Hi bush people, back here in the forest, Swedish forest. Getting pretty cold now. Today is the 8th of October 2017 and it's 4 degrees Celsius, so it's getting pretty cold now in October. Out here, just wanted to show you two of my favorite knives. It's no review or demonstration and chopping like that. I'm just going to show you a quick view of two of the knives I really like. It's the Jkripuukko 140 and we have the Fällkniven A1. Two really good knives, two different price. So stay tuned if you want to see them. So here we have the Jkripuukko 140, the Finnish knife. Leather sheath, as you see here. Pretty good leather sheath, I really liked it. And so I'm just going to do a quick view so you can see this knife a bit better. Let this focus. And there we go, on the leather sheath here. It's pretty good. Great stitching. You have a small hole here so you can wrap it around your leg if you don't want the knife dangling around. It's the when you want to take out the knife, it's pretty good. It's stuck there. You have a buckle here that you undo, and then you can take the knife out. Inside the sheath you have a plastic insert that helps protect the leather. So it's pretty damn good. So taking out the knife, we have a carbon steel blade. You also can get this in stainless, but I got this carbon steel. The knife, as the name is, it's 140 millimeters. The spine, it's a good spine for ferrocerium rods strike, so you can get pretty good sparks there to starting a fire. The handle is the rubberized handle, really good. I have small hands, fits me pretty good, as you can see. So if you have larger handles, larger hands I mean, I think it could be pretty good for you also. Just having problem here with the focus. Let me see if you can see the knife. Come on, camera. No, you don't. Now, there we go. Sorry for that. I do not have the best camera in the world. Just doing what I can do with this camera. So we have the blade, the handle, and you have a pretty good damn big hole here for some lanyard or what you want to have there. So it's a really nice knife. And as I've mentioned before in another video, the price for this knife is excellent. It's 60 euros for a really good knife. So I really recommend this for a person that want to get a good knife on a budget. So let's go on and take the other knife. And here we have my other favorite knife. Probably the most favorite of them two, but it's because I really wanted this knife for a long time. And it's more expensive. As you know, Fällkniven are pretty good to pricing up their knives. But it's just a knife I always wanted to have, and now I have it. It's the Fllkniven A1 with the Sightel sheath. I would like to have a leather sheath to this one, but the price for that sheath is, I think it's 70 euros. It's pretty pricey for just the sheath. So for the same price I get the sheath here, I can get the Puukko and still have money over. bringing you up for a close-up here. The same problem as always with the camera. Taking it slow so it could work. Let me fix that focus. There we go. So here we have the sheath. Just an ordinary loop there. The retention of this knife, it's not so good. When I take my knife upside down and shake it around, it falls out because it's a pretty heavy knife. And so I have a, what you call it, Ranger band here, just doing some more pressure on that point so the knife won't fall out on me. I do not want to lose this knife for the price. So you take out the knife like this, and there you have the knife. This knife is a bit bigger than the Puukko. It's 160 millimeters and really thick. I will not give you all the specs because I don't have it in the head, but I think it's 6 millimeters thick here. And Puukko, I do not remember what it was, if it was 4 point something, or let me just check that for you so I don't say wrong here. So in the meanwhile, check out this knife. It's a pretty good damn knife, and as always I have problem with the focus. Come on, camera. Sorry folks for all the problem with my damn camera. There we go. So here we have that one. Just a moment so I can check my phone here for the specification on the Puukko. What we got there, I think it says 4.2 millimeters on the Puukko, the spine. So this knife is pretty much thicker than the other knife. Sorry for that, and I'm going to take some, if we can get some close-ups here. So this is the Fällkniven A1, as you can see there. A pretty good damn knife. It's pretty good at chopping because it's pretty heavy, and some other task. Not so good for fine carving, but for that I have other knives. As I was telling you, it's one of my favorite knives. It's a laminated VG10 steel. Has a good spine for striking ferro rods also. It's a bit soft on the steel here. I think it's 420. So it's a bit soft, so if you strike a lot of ferro rods you may get some marks here on the spine. Nothing I'm worried about because the knives are used to, they're for working, not for showing at a museum or something. You need to use your knife if you have a knife. So I'm just going to show you them side by side. Pretty hard getting this in frame. So as you can see, the A1 is it's a bit longer. The spine, as you can see, they're pretty thick. Let me show you closer if the camera will focus for me, please. So there you can see the thickness of the two knife. As you see, the Puukko has a more thicker end, and the A1 is like tapered because of that, but it's really strong also. So two different ends, two different knives, but two very different price ranges. I like both knives. They have done me excellent. This one maybe not chopping like as good as the A1, but for the price it's a pretty good damn knife. This one knife, the Puukko, goes for 60 euros, and the A1 you can get here in Sweden for approximately 250 euros. Sometimes as low as maybe 220 euros or something like that, but you're paying pretty much more than this knife. So if you have the money, you can get the A1. If you're on a budget, this knife will not disappoint you. It's a very good knife, and you can get it razor sharp. You can do finer's task, you can chop with it, you can split wood, you can baton with it. It can do pretty much everything you want it to do. You don't have to worry of the knife breaking. The Puukko is better at finer task than the A1 because of the blade thickness here. It's a bit harder. And the A1 you have a convex grind. Here we have a Scandi grind. So two different grinds, but two very good knives. So I really like them. So there we have it all, folks. Bush people, what you calling out there? I hope you enjoyed looking at my knives, two of my favorite knives. And as I was telling you, it's not a knife review. I maybe do that sometime, that I compare them a bit harder side by side on a longer video. But I try to make this as short as possible, just so you can get a feel of the two knives. As I told you, I have small hands. The finished knife fits me perfectly for my small hand. I have heard people with larger hand that say it's excellent handle also. The A1, many people complain of the handle because it's too small. I can say that the F1 and the S1, for my small hand, I can also feel that they're smaller. But on the A1, the handle is a bit bigger, and it fits me excellent. You can see I have plenty of space here, so if you also have bigger hands, it will fit you great. So here we have the two knives again, side by side. Two excellent knives, two different price ranges, similar jobs with both knives. Can baton, chop, a bit harder with the Puukko, and just preference, what you like, what's your budget. So here we have, folks. I hope you have enjoyed looking at these two knives, and if you like my videos, if you want to see more knives, some more knife talk, and maybe some equipment, stay tuned, subscribe, give me the thumbs up. And take it easy out there. Thank you very much. Bye bye.